Alrighty, good afternoon everybody. My name is FFXIV and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail patch 7.4. It's been a while since I played. Well, I did do the New Year's event, but aside from that, not very much. I'm way behind on the patch, but I'm finally here. Gonna get started on the main story quest and see what's happening up here in Solution 9. So, without further ado, let's get to it. We'll see how much I can get done today. I'm feeling a bit out of sorts, but I'm kind of pushing myself to play. Probably only got about maybe 3 hours to stream, so we'll see how much we can get done while we're here. Alright, and we wanted to get back up here. There we go. Hello again, everybody. It's been a long time. I think you all say the same thing as you did before. Okay, let's go, Elfno. Oh, another boat? With the winds. Where are we going?
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did. That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Tural in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness, and may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Exciting.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now.
Sorry, just making sure I just turned my phone off.
We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
That's it? Yeah, you could have let me know in time to see you off.
And pull you away from more important business. Perish the thought. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
for
this
that
music's cute.
boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas, as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
It's actually so good to hear their voices again. I feel like it's been ages.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
Off we go. I think they've been putting more animations into the characters, like how Alphino and Alize were interacting. That's welcome. Or I could just have been playing a lot of other games that don't have nearly as good animations. But still, I like it. Yep, we're heading to the back rooms. Still kind of surprised we never got like a relic weapon quest from Genolt over here, but oh well. I am told that Shale is the new leader of Oblivion. There is none better suited to carry on Kakioa's and Geode's legacy. Eager as ever, our Alphinode. I do hope he has thought this through, particularly where his sister's wrath is concerned. She may know full well that no amount of complaint will dissuade him, but that doesn't mean she won't give him an earful. Feels like an age since we last met here. I agree. It comforts me to know that some of you will be staying. I would feel rather bereft should you all go at once. Aww. Don't worry, Sveen. We'll be here. What news, Everick? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along simply to say hello. Well, sorta. That eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. And there I thought you would protest against it being parted from your work. Well, I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle's in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers tonight. Afraid not. It's going to be a while yet. Then shall we depart for Chuliolal forthwith? Even Lamachi's strength has its limits. Without further delay then. Okay. Let's Speak with Aaronville at High Tide Harbor. Okay. Nope, not really. Anyway, faster. Let's go. It's very empty here these days. Not surprising though. What sort of tacos should I get on the way back, do you think? The aroma is too tantalizing to ignore. Roja seems rather preoccupied with a matter of great import. Perhaps he is contemplating a prayer for Lim Lane for their safe passage. No, he's thinking about tacos. Despite her protestations, I doubt Alize will keep us waiting long. Wish we had some of the sea breeze inside the dome. We could perhaps simulate it, but there's no substitute for the real thing. Tuliyollal is a delight to look upon. They hang patterned cloth where we might use neon, but the city feels no less bright. Kona and Guloja weren't able to make it, but both send their regards. Everybody? Yep. Okay, Aaronville. Trying to sneak away. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional partings. At least Alphino and Alize were considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by Linkpo. Some people, we know, would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Oh. And we wait.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Guloja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Oh, I missed little baby king. Or king baby.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliyollal. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
Those were the days.
We knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, You extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault. Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude.
Aw.
For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye. Nor vow to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Ulihiolo. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Aw.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
The Lance Guard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
Aw, that's cute.
thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
Oh. Into the mist. I still want to visit that, like, palace garden at the very, very top of the Tuliolal palace. It's up there. I've seen it in cutscenes, but we have no way of getting there. Looks pretty, though. And we stood here all day, watching them go up there. I'm glad I got the chance to see him off. Kikiwa would be glad too. For our many meetings and partings, we have few enough opportunities to properly say our farewells. It was pleasant to take the time for it. That is true. Though I delight in companionship, solo journeys too have their appeal, and travel by sea is relaxing. With Alize and Elfno spreading word of Alexandria, we shall soon have the chance to establish relations with other nations. I must make ready to treat with their leaders. Now it is our turn to take the next step. The question is in what direction, and that is the matter I should like to discuss with you. No. No, Kona too. And Zeralja. And Gululja. Oh, there's a lot that I missed. Okay. Feel like I said I would go back and read these before, and I clearly did. What's that say about Gululja? Oh, there he is, King Baby. Oh, they do get more detail here. A child born from a bargain struck between Alexandria's King Resolve and his subordinate, Tishilja. Cast into drift downs by his mother, he was rescued from the waste of heritage found by members of the resistance group of Oblivion. Aww. Same thing. Okay. What's next, Cryo? Through the thunder. So we got wind, we got thunder. Cryo has a proposal to make. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers if we linger. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. Sure.
Tis truly a beautiful place to roam.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. The first time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh. right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Oh.
This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
Grahad, did your voice change? That doesn't entirely sound like you.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Living memory was not transported here despite being a top Everkeep, in which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go then.
Mechanical soldiers won't hesitate to answer their queen. Let us hope they have useful information. Once conditions deteriorate past a certain point, an environment becomes anathema to life. Yet man is a resilient creature. If there's a way to survive, then he will surely find it. Outside of Alexandria, our knowledge of the Ninth is limited to the Storm Surge and passing mentions of Lindblum. That being the case, a foray across the Mist Continent would be an invaluable opportunity for discovery. That sounds like fun. Between the Asians, the Key, and the Malala, there is much to be learned. Surely we can turn up a clue to one mystery or another. Now that that's settled, I'd best be off. I still need to check for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. With luck, I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let the rest of us make way for a potential foray and meet at Leynode Nemo. Okay. There we go then. I'm so glad the place was restored. Although it's still sad for it to be so empty. But at least Final Fantasy XIV Disney World looks like it did before. The atmosphere is certainly less grim than when I last visited. I know, exactly. Though my mind knows better, I still feel uncomfortable around these mechanical soldiers. Understandable. Sphene has found us a suitable source of information, sparing you that duty for once. I appreciate that. Welcome to Living Memory, allied to Her Majesty. How may I help you? This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. Clerk PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Detached from Everkeep, operating independently while supported by aerial suspension. Okay. So it's flying? Thus, both lift and Leynode-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Does that mean it could crash someday? Not necessarily. Lifts and Leynodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would Your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship? Yes, please. As soon as is possible. With Your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Though I am nervous about what we might find below, I am glad we found the means to get there. As Queen, I must bear witness to the truth, however terrible. As I thought. Now, what awaits us below, I wonder? It never occurred to me that there might be an airship here. How fortuitous. With an airship, a large number of Alexandrians could be evacuated at once, regardless of the situation below. An excellent contingency. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as initial destination. Vessel is en route. Oh. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. A replica. Still, it does me good to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. No, so we're just going straight there. Okay. In order to reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. Seems like a itty-bitty little ship. Okay, well, down we go. This is exciting. I wouldn't be opposed to the next expansion taking place on the Mist Continent. An extended expansion into Final Fantasy IX? That'd be cool. Oh. Still all thundery, okay. So what will we find? The word Alizé gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. Levin reigns. Very zappy zappy. The warding skill is truly a godsend for those of us without the blessing of light. Remind me to send my profuse thanks to Vitra and the Hanish alchemist once more. The state of this reflection's ether is more dire than we anticipated. I should be surprised if the Ascians had no hand in the war that wrought this. That crater was once Alexandria. Oh. It's a big crater. Actually, it doesn't look that big, so it must be much bigger than it appears from here. If you would like to return to living memory, it would be my pleasure to run the launch protocols. Where are we? Unlost World, Alexandria Crater. Oh, okay. A sobering sight, to say the least. But I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Beyond the mountains. Despite the ominous landscape and persistent echoes of thunder, Cryo was determined to press on. There are no structures, nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be TRENOOOOOOO, should it survive. As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians also always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Razatan. Ah, yes. Alphino has spoken of Razatan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also TRENOOOOOO where the Malala first found a home in our world. Oh. Truly? Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continue to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Clerk PX0093, is this ship capable of taking us to TRENOOOOOO? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to TRENOOOOOO. One moment. Simulation complete. There is a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh. Well, thank you for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. TRENOOOOOO lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes to spare us having to climb. Oh, hello, cave. That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. That would be safe from lightning. I didn't even notice that. Of late, I've spent much of my time hunched over reports. A brisk trek across the wasteland should make for a refreshing change of pace. far as I can go. Eager though I am to seek new discoveries, the prospect of walking in circles for days on end does not appeal. We are fortunate to have Speen. The place where my people first arrived, and I shall soon see it in person. This tunnel appears intact. Though we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Oh, okay, we're just going straight into the dungeon. Well, that's exciting. Small talk. I speak so confidently about let's try it again. I speak so confidently of the Malal's connection to TRENOOOOOOO because my tutor, Twofoot, hailed from the city. Another reason to hope it has survived. I am anxious and hopeful in equal measure. 'Tis a strange feeling. Whatever lies ahead shall give us more insight into the state of the Ninth. There should be little reason for anyone to have passed this way since Alexandria's displacement. Let us pray loose rocks are the worst we must contend with. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. Sorry, Stola. All-rounder, Zoemancer. Okay, sounds good to me. Yeah, let's go. No. That's low. That is rather low. There we go. Okay, in we go. I thought I had to play for another like hour or two before we got to this point. Ooh. Oh, I love this. This is the original like Final Fantasy IX battle music. Yes. Remixed. Crackly. Alright, boys and girls, let's go. Actually, I'm just gonna look around first. Okay, so this is like a mining area, perhaps? Mistwake Petramole. Help! Ouch. Very bouncy. I also gotta kind of remember how to play. Go. Waterfall over here. Gold cavern. Steamy. Misty. Oh, looks like we're not going. Oh, you are creepy looking. Ugh. new model or an old one? Hard to tell. Hold on, let me increase the audio on my side a little bit. Okay. Oh, we got Spriggans? Oh. I don't have to kill any Spriggans. This cannot have been abandoned since the war. Oh, I missed some of the things I said. The cave itself is a natural formation, but the tunnel looks to have been maintained to some degree. This is electrope. This cannot have been abandoned since the war. Look at those funny little bats. Gem Keeper. Okay. Hold the line, Graha. That works. These guys seem like they can really take a punch. Is this thing like a big drill? What is this? I don't know. Ooh, what do we have here? You're interesting looking. TRENOOOOOOOO. You're different from the ones that we know. Wait, that doesn't sound good. Ouch. I'm guessing we're gonna have to stand behind things. Uh-oh. Oh. Perhaps I shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. I added Engineering Tier 5. Petrograph. That doesn't sound good. Uh-oh. Go. Should be nearing the other end. Okay, what do we got in here? Materia. Whoa, what do we have here? Another dome? Something is amiss with that barrier. Oh. Looks a little cracked, I guess. Graha, get out of the way. Cool. Oh. Going down here. Woo! Yikes. Oh, that was fun. Graha. Grab these guys. Mystery golems. Run away! I think the big guy. Sheds over there. Oh, little fireflies. Healing drat. Oh. Thoroughfare. Oh, this makes me want to play Final Fantasy IX again. Aiming. Is that for me? Yes, it is. There. Oh, yep. Let's equip that. Okay. Yep, that barrier does not look good. Graha, if you would. Ooh, Mistwake Plasma. Mistwake Rock. Let's see where I am. Go. Spooky. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Dark Gate. Amdusius. They've been breached. We secure this area first then. Get him, Graha. Oh, fast one. I'm gonna guess here is safe. Oh, yikes. Okay. Noteworthy ether flows, everyone. Yep, thank you. Oh, it's gonna be this way. Okay, what next? Bio 2. Uh-oh. Oh, I was not paying attention. I guess over here is safe-ish. Actually, you all seem to think that here is safe, so let's go here. Oh dear. Ouch. Oh, another thunder zappy zappy. There are 3. Not bio again. There. Okay. Ouch. we go. That takes care of one. Striking. Not for us. Okay. No, it looks so pretty still. No, but they're not doing well, it looks like. Oh, train of citizens. Oh, we will help. How many more can we fight? Let's aid them, yes. Look at these little train of citizens. They're little Malalas. Ooh, creepy eyes. No Traino. So they must have been breached recently. Which is something. Whoa, chill little dudes. We want you to survive. Oh, these are weird looking things. Jabberwock. Okay, hold on, you guys hold the fort. I want to look over here. Tents and stuff. Whether those are like temporary shelters or whether those are for like circuses or something. Okay, I'm back. Let me help. Thanks for the help. You guys okay? Feet? Alright. Still got all my limbs. Okay, you guys chill out here. Graha, get out of the way. I wish we could direct them. Okay. I mean, there's all lights and everything, so this breach mustn't have happened too long ago. Everything's so pretty intact. Oh, we need to help somebody else. Oh, that was a powerful one, little guy. Thunderous heavens. Oh, come back. You okay? Where does it hurt? Right here. Ouch. Graha, I think you stepped on them. Okay. Oh, so yeah, there's people fighting here still. Well, let's help. Oh crap, I'm doing the wrong one. Oh well. go. Good luck, peoples. We apparently got here just in time then. Darn it. Again.
Brace yourself!
Alright, what's the big boss here? Oh. Survivor Storm's Thundergust Griffin. You're interesting. Alright, big guy. The people who ran this way for shelter are in grave danger. If you're advised, this would be the best place to do so. Okay. This is a big arena. Thunder Spark. I'm going to guess. Grade White? Yep. Oh, it's not as big anymore. Volts, okay. Those don't look good. Oh. Oh! That's confusing a little bit. Interesting, okay. Oh my, that's quite confusing. Okay, I get it though. Not that I'll be able to guess, predict the AoE, line AoEs without looking at my party, but that's okay. Come back here. Oh dear. I'm in a bad spot. Third spot. Ouch. Oh! Oh, that was something. Here? Oh! Yep, right there! Spark, okay, some AoE. Ouch. Storm Surge, okay. Oh, what is that? Okay, what's that terrible thing gonna do? Okay, okay. Is that just gonna random? Come back here. Ah! Ah, crap. Well, darn it. I should have went with everybody else. Okay, let's try again. Come on. There's so much overlapping in that you get hit with one, you're dead.
Brace yourself.
Hold still.
I'm ready for you this time. Snapping at you. Away. Doing slightly better this time. Oh, that was very close. That was very close. This thing hits hard. Come back, please. No. Looks somewhat safe. Yep, there we go. Seems like that's the main gimmick. Oh, I love that. Final Fantasy IX is awesome. What do you all have to say? What of the injured? Are we needed to help heal them? Sveen, say something. Or not. No more screams, which is a good sign. Whatever its flaws, the barrier is keeping lightning ether at bay. TRENOOOOOOO is safe, and has been all this time. Cool. What do we have here? Hose of healing. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, nice looking pants. Okay. Oh, instance area, TRENOOOOOO.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone.
Oh.
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Graha still doesn't sound like Graha to me, but it's okay.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Who are you? A herd of Malalas. Oh, they're so cute. Who are you, tall ones? They're so little.
I am Miaili, the mayor of TRENOOOOOO. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Off they go.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
But of course, I am Sveen of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
We better find a place to sit down.
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting party sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in TRENOOOOOOO for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go... allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryo, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. TRENOOOOOOO folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
I like this new music. It's so cute, whimsical. Okay, City of TRENOOOOOO. Cool. Okay, now let's... This is TRENOOOOOO! Oh, I love this. At least I'm pretty sure it's TRENOOOOOO. I remember the music. Wish we could explore a little bit more of the city, but I guess it'd be a lot of effort for them to build a whole new Tiliolao or something like that. Pep. Town Hall is pretty impressive, isn't it? I bet you didn't guess that the mayor actually lives there. These days, Mieli also has us using it as an emergency shelter, but the history books say it was originally an auction house. I reckon that's why it's so fancy. Oh, I vaguely remember that as well. Ba, 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 ba. Thunderous heavens, I needed that. Gulp. I feel positively reborn. Still disgusting, though. You're all so cute. I'm sure you're offended to hear me say that, so I'll keep it to myself. Aw, they're adorable. Probably older than I am. What do we have over here? Ah, I feel right as rain. And let's get to work. That's a cute little flower. Or a flower ornament. Bum, 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 bum. Why is it so long until the tournament? My deck is already ready. Are we talking Triple Triad? The original Triple Triad? Oh, this is so nostalgic. Is it over? Oh. The fight's over. The real work's just begun. The little caps are so cute too. Oh, hello there. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Did you hear? We have visitors! Visitors? How many years has it been? Koimi? Oh, I thought she was a little grandma Malala for a second there. Are you enjoying the flowers? What we plant doesn't always bloom, but I think lifting everyone's spirits is more than worth the effort to find the seeds that do. Nevertheless, I'm relieved these weren't trampled by the beasts. They took ages to get looking this healthy. Aw, they're lovely. These ones are coming along beautifully. Are you two related? Or married? Oh, I want to walk and explore over there. This is so cute. Okay, then we're back here. Alright, let's go back. I was not expecting going to TRENOOOOOOO, so this is very exciting. None of the locals we passed appear terribly distressed. As Fiend surmised, incursions must be a common occurrence. That must be Lummel. Heavens, I can smell the herbal aroma from here. Hello, Lummel. Why, if it isn't our new friends. Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. Oh, what a cute outfit. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. Before anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. I think you're lying. You may find it the teensiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you right. Just tip it down your throat. Drink the Sleepless Rhapsody under Lummel's watchful eye. Okay. How bad could it be?
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
delicious.
No need to pretend. I'm not that thin-skinned. Just do your best to keep it down.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Lena used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
Oh, Lena still thinks of her.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it? Now, welcome to TRENOOOOOOO.
He's so cute. Given its ability to counteract lightning's influence on the body, that remedy could be of use to the people of Alexandria as well. I am certain Lummel would be more than happy to offer it to them. I see how drinking that would be unifying. And it is impressive that they have maintained the tradition here, so far from the Malala's native lands. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Well, I'm Lummel. That was me announcing our victory earlier. And since grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know that I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of TRENOOOOOOO may have. My favorite kind of work includes taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Why do I love this character already? Let's see. Skill speed, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. You may now enter Mistwake. Blah blah blah. Yep, you say the same thing. Alright, around the city. Lummel is not yet ready to release you to the sweet meditations of manual labor. Ah yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you've come all the way out to visit us, you must have had more important things in mind. And you've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Not exactly. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It would be rude of me to doubt you. It's not every day that we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that it must come of something as a shock, but this is our first time in TRENOOOOOOO, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That's why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everybody would have come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. Never fear though, even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lummel. You're the ones doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this batch. I'll deliver some to Town Hall, so you can attend to areas you haven't seen yet. Like Mieli, Lummel seems taken aback by mention of Alexandria. Perhaps they had friends or loved ones who disappeared along with it. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy properly. Could you each take a portion? Rest assured that I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful. Let me divide this up. Maverick, why don't you make rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go and acquire some insights. That works out, because I already explored those areas. Ah, Sleepless Rhapsody. Love a good kick to the tongue after a hard day. Actually, you're saying something different than you did previously. Do you guys got more to say, or different things to say? I know, you say the same thing. Oh, but Graha's over here. Is that so? The city is remarkably self-sufficient. You still over there? Yep. Yep, you say the same thing. Okay. You say the same thing. Doop doop. Yep, you say the same thing. So the taste is challenging even when one is accustomed to it. Okay. Let's go do our job. Oh, I don't know you. Hello. Please don't be offended, but this part of the street is off limits. Not only to you, of course. It's just that there's a lot of damage, and it's dangerous for anyone to pass at the moment. In general, you should probably stay away from any of the streets that are in need of repair. Just a suggestion, but please do. Aw. Yep, this looks like a mess. Yep. You guys are hard at work. Dauntless Laborer. Oh. What is this? There's fish down there. You must be one of those visitors Lummel mentioned. Odd place to be visiting, though. Here I have some Sleepless Rhapsody for you. A grounding herbal remedy formulated to ameliorate the effects of lightning exposure, guaranteed to free weary townsfolk of their torpor. Good words. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy. Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharge energy for my troubles. It brought on the lemon sickness something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any part of the creatures that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, you could turn them into protective clothing that keeps you from getting zapped. The beasts you filled will all be put to good use. Thanks again. Oh, look, they got little Balala-sized doors and then bigger-sized doors. Who's running around? I just saw somebody disappear inside here. What's the sign say? The sign doesn't say anything. Oh, I hear you. Where are you coming from? Who are the big people that used to live here? Oh, there you go. Oh, guess you're just running from door to door. And there he goes back again. Okay. Reflective fighter. You are that mighty monster slayer I saw earlier. It's an honor. And you brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually have that many beasts breaking through all at once. Practice keeps one skill sharp, though, in a way practice keeps one skill sharp, though, so in a way I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas for improved geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Oh, these little tents are so cute. Oh, look at these little houses. Interesting way to build a city. It's like Zootopia a little bit, where you have like big people city, little people city. What's over here? Did we come from over here? I don't remember. Doja Inspector. There's a fresh face if I ever saw one. And what's that in your hand? Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it, too. The herbs come from my very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. And with as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. Oh, so that's how you do that. What's over here? Oh, well, look at this. Tamat. Welcome, newcomer. This is our little patch of pasture right here. We raise birds mostly. They give us a good supply of eggs and meat, but more importantly, their feathers make the softest pillows. Aw. You're a good boy, right? You won't bite, right? Run away! Aw. What's on your face? So, like... I don't know. I think it's like a weird monocle. Hello, birds. Okay. Well, back we go. Nope, can't jump on that. No, I could go back up here. Anybody up here? Motal? While you're passing through, you should chuck a coin into that fountain over there. It's supposed to be good luck. TRENOOOOOOO has quite a few coin-based superstitions. Comes with the territory of being a trading port, I guess. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if the fountain thing was started by merchants hoping for good luck with their sales. TRENOOOOOO, I'll always protect you. And I'll protect you. Wait, Aw. Passage to the Alexandria crater. Okay. Yep, wasn't expecting to go to TRENOOOOOOO, but this is pretty cool. And again, so nostalgic. And look at those little doors. I didn't even notice them as we were running through. Wonder who uses big doors, if anybody nowadays. Finished with your cup of remedy as well, have you? I expect the scent will linger on our clothes for days. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lummel's. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of TRENOOOOOO's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them.
Ah.
Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, TRENOOOOOO must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of TRENOOOOO's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, the city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
You okay, bud?
Is aught the matter, Lummel?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance?
Oh, what is that?
While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Uh-oh. It's broken. Uh-oh.
No, she's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electro engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
Let's see, been streaming for almost exactly 2 hours. I think I could go a bit more. Oh, Marshy, sorry. I don't know if you've been watching, or if you're still watching, but I just saw your messages now. One wonders how fearsome this Ayane truly is. If TRENOOOOOOO's barrier is similar in design to Alexandria's, should we assume that electrope technology is standard here as well? Probably. Lemuel is vibrating with nervous energy. At the moment, Ayane should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. Okay. You say the same thing? Yep. Whenever we meet an engineer from some distant land, I can't help but wish to introduce them to our friends at the Ironworks. Such a firestorm of questions there would be. Lemuel is sweating rather profusely. Breathe in, breathe out.
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lemuel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
It's an impressive jump.
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. But you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Aye, and took care of the beast in one fell swoop.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again? Hooray!
Oh, why are they so cute?
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
They put one in mind of another pair of siblings we know, don't they? I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Cryo, and this is Averick. You may call me the Tall One. Accompanying Lummel is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. It's lovely to meet you. It feels strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. In the wake of an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, But I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. The paralysis flares up at the worst times, I swear. I can manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but I usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They're drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detector to make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Limo has managed to break it yet again... I do have this, though. Toss it at some sprite, and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city toward more fertile ground. So, we needn't fight them? We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities that we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? I appreciate the help. I'll be working here on the detector while you're away. Okie doke. Vantage point. Though you scan the area thoroughly, you see no lightning sprites. Though you scan the area thoroughly, you see no lightning sprites. Aha! A lightning sprite. 2 lightning sprites. Lightning sprites. The time to test your tossing arm has arrived. I see you. And... Hiya! And away they go. Hiya. Hiya. Well done. You're back. Were there many sprites? Just 3. Just a handful on your route, then. Could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. We're much obliged. In her heart, Ayane seems concerned for Kryl. Kryl's taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. Okie dokie. There are several diminutive folk about. None appears to be Cryle. Perhaps one of them spotted her passing through. Hello there, affable loco. Have you seen someone of your stature? Hello. You're looking a mite lost there, lad. Anything I could help with? Have you seen a woman in a yellow hood? I presume you mean Cryle. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. Can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Bit awkward, striking up a conversation after that. And it'd been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease, like me, Ali. I quite enjoyed telling her about the city. When we were done chatting, she went off towards the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her, though, and I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. What's up, Cryle? Aw.
Ah, were you looking for me?
Mm-hmm.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear?
Of course.
The source, and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with, but I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place, and the me I could have been.
And now that you have,
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source?
I don't think it has to be an either-or, Cryle.
Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. And when I find it, I hope you'll be there. But we've kept Ayane waiting for long enough. Let's hurry back. Trifling though it was, I feel that the work we've done has helped me gain a better understanding of TRENOO. The countless small actions taken by myriad people every day are what make a place what it is, after all. I'm glad you're both back safe and sound. Now we can relax until my brother does the same. With your friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose.
Reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of TRENOO, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
Oh, okay.
So TRENOO predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Oh, look at how small they are.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. TRENOO didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. TRENOO, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is TRENOO. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
Grandmother used to tell us stories of the Malala homeland all the time, but it was the part where the ocean froze over that always fascinated me the most. The vast open sea turned to ice? Imagine! Toward trouble. Oh dear. Cry was speculating as to the cause of your allies' delayed returns. Earlier, you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. I take it Miali's curiosity is sated? Miali's? For the moment. I gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? Interesting. I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Mieli herself is making her rounds through the city. We have time. Alexandria? The kingdom past the mountains? The one that vanished? Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Hope I blocked the mic for that. I had wondered where you lot came from, but that wasn't my first guess. Or my fifth, for that matter. If the Malala arrived in TRENOOOOOOO immediately after fleeing the source, I can understand how its mayor might be privy to knowledge of that key. Particularly when that mayor is Malala herself. I have a mind to re-establish diplomatic relations with TRENOOOOOO, but it goes without saying that there are logistical challenges given our respective locations. The least of these is that any travel would require passage through Tural. To begin with, I shall have to consult with Gulsan and the Vow of Resolve. I wasn't certain if we should divulge any information concerning the key, but Alexandria's present location is difficult to explain without mentioning it. Fortunately, it turned out for the best. Okay. Yeah, let's wait.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Cool.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
Uh-oh.
This is an evacuation alert.
Railway monitoring system.
All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
The Doom train?
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
Oh.
You know of it?
I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near TRENOOOOOOO some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents.
Aww.
I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For TRENOOOOOOO.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
Aw.
While destroying the Doom train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness!
Trust me, we can handle this.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
Did he?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach TRENOOOOOOO. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So, we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
This'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save a Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lumel.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Well, it is not in our nature to stand idle at a time like this. We should first consider how best to apply our individual skills. If anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war, it is Everick. but we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that, even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Treno's gate, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Y'shtola and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Averick, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Let's do this. Boy, is it a long run. So many stairs. Not as many as in Tuliyola, though. Oh, hello? You okay? Just taking a rest? Say the same thing. Quick, how many coins you got? Toss them all in. We could use all the luck we can get. I really could have gone without a Doom Train attack today. Right. The place we're heading is the Berteni Depot. Although Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left it in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo's equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bertini, well, that's your problem. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Where we call home. Lamol is resolved to meet the Doom Train head-on, but would prefer to depart before he can think about it any longer. Ready? That our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. Go on, climb aboard. I'll have us there in a flash. Do keep any limbs you're attached to and would like to remain attached inside the vehicle. Okay. Ooh.
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom Train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it'll plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Hell on Rails, now accessible. Using our onboard systems, I should be able to monitor you from the locomotive, and you'll be able to hear me. Okay. Alright. Oh crap. My item level's not high enough. Need 5 more. Well, that actually works out because I need to stop soon anyway. So, this is where we'll be picking up next time. Confronting the Doom Train in Hell on Rails. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in next time. And, yeah, we'll see you all then. Bye-bye.